What's up guys, and Google just dropped the first developer preview of the Android Q, the next evolution of the Android version. And no, we still don't know what the Q stands for. The Easter egg is similar to the Android 9.0 Pie, but if you continue to tap on it, it basically opens up this drawing canvas. So basically you can draw and you can change the size of your pen, you can also change the colors as well. And basically just keep playing like this. Right now we don't know what the Q stands for, but Android Q is going to be the next version. And I've installed the first dev preview, so this is for the Google Pixel devices right now. All the Pixel devices, even the first generation, is supported for Android Q, which is pretty good. I have this up and running on my Google Pixel 2 XL, and let's just get down to the changes. What is new with this version of Android? So first up, if you talk about the looks, the Android Q is very similar to the Android P. There is literally no difference in terms of the look. Thankfully, the back key is still here. We've heard that Google might actually ditch it, but at least with the first version, the back key is still here. Now, I did notice a small change with the Android Q that if you swipe your lock screen notification to the left, if you keep doing that, it doesn't actually get rid of it compared to the Pi. So if you swipe, it actually removes that. So the reason for this is probably because of the settings that we have on the right hand side, because previously if you wanted to access these settings, you would swipe here, but then of course if you swipe too much, it gets rid of the notification. So now if you want to get rid of your notification from the lock screen, you can do that by swiping towards the right. And another small change I noticed is with the keypad. Now we have this a little bit different tick with the Android Q. Now it is blue compared to the normal colorless look, but apart from these small changes, everything is same. One thing that disappeared is the dark mode. If I go into the display settings, I can't find the device theme option on the Android Q version here. This is probably because Android Q will bring a system-wide dark mode in the upcoming version, so because of that, Google is probably removing the dark mode for the time being with the first dev preview. But anyways, let's get down to what the actual changes are with the Android Q. So first one is privacy. Privacy is the first and the biggest change they talk about in their new features change. So basically, Android Q will completely change how apps will access your location, your connections such as Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and also limit the access to information such as your phone's IMEI number and serial number. So first thing that caught my eye in the settings area is that they have separated the option for security, privacy, and location. So previously it was just security and location. Now these are three separate options: privacy, location, and security. So in the privacy section, they have better managed the permissions for your application. Previously, you had to go to app and notification and then go down to advanced tab and then go here to app permissions to access this page. So now it is better highlighted and also better managed. For example, if I go to contacts, I now have the allowed applications list and then the list of applications that are denied. Previously with each app we had these toggles, and this was like not a very good way to organize. So now it's a lot better with the allowed apps and the denied apps section. And then even better with the location permissions. Basically now you can allow applications to use your location services only when you're using that particular app. For example, I've allowed the Facebook to only use the location when the app is in use. If I select allow all the time, that means the app will access the location all the time, whether it's opened or not. So I definitely believe this is a huge change compared to the previous setting on the 9.0 Pie. Previously, we just had the option to just allow the location services, and that will allow the app to use the location all the time, but now it's much better, and it's only going to use the location when you're actually using that app. And then there are some other privacy changes as well with how application access your storage. All in all, privacy is taken to the next level with Android Q, and more stuff will be added in the future version. Also, Android Q will have full support for foldable phones such as the Samsung Galaxy Fold and the Huawei Mate X, and soon we'll see a lot of foldable devices. So this UI will completely support those foldable devices with improved split screen multitasking, being able to resize the applications, Also, there's something called dynamic depth coming with Android Q that will allow for specialized blur effect for those portrait shots. Currently with the Pixel devices, when you take a portrait shot, you can't really do anything with the shape of the blur. There's no specialized effects whatsoever, which is something you can do on phones like Galaxy S10 Plus. You have a couple of effects for your blur shot, the spin, the zoom. But it seems like with dynamic depth, we'll have specialized blur effect by default with the Android version. Pretty much that's all what is new with the Android Q Developer Preview 1. I'm sure a lot of things will be added in the future previews and betas. And for those who are wondering, this year 7 OEMs are included for Android Q beta upgrade. So we're not sure if Samsung is one of them, but our hopes are high for that. Anyways, that was a quick look at the Android Q. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.